Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my June favourites. So I don't think I've ever actually filmed one of these videos on my channel before. The reason being is I don't think I really try enough things every month to justify doing them monthly. However, I do have quite a few goodies that I have acquired over the last couple of months that I've been absolutely loving that I thought I'd tell you about. So I shall get into showing you what those items are. So the first thing I have is the Batiste Dry Shampoo for light and blonde hair. So it has like a hint of colour in it. I picked this up on the recommendation from my sister. She said it's amazing and she was right. I love this stuff. It is gorgeous. I mean, I only use their dry shampoos anyway, but the blonde certainly just helps give that regrowth a little bit of lightness, if that makes sense. So I'm actually on third day hair at the moment and I have dry shampoo in it and it just makes it feel so clean. So definitely worth picking up if you're fair or blonde. The next thing I've been obsessing over is the Professional Primer. So I picked this up a couple of weeks ago from Sephora and I really like just using it across like my T-zone, so around my nose and on my cheeks and up between my eyebrows, because that's where I have the biggest pores, and I do notice this does make a really big difference in the visibility of them. It just helps to conceal them a lot more, so when you put your foundation over the top it just looks so much more flawless. So I highly recommend this one and loving it. The next thing are my new favourite Ardell lashes. They are the 102 Demis and I am obsessed. These look so gorgeous on the eye and they're so easy to apply. I've been wearing these pretty much like every single weekend no matter what I'm doing because they're just so easy to put on. And I just love how they've got the thicker lashes and the thinner lashes that just kind of help like sparse it out, if that makes sense. They just look really beautiful, really natural and give you that nice volume and length to your eyes. So it's certainly worth grabbing. The next thing I've been loving is my Nars Creamy Concealer in the colour Vanilla. So this is a really nice concealer. It is quite expensive. I'm not going to lie, I feel like it doesn't do anything different compared to like my Maybelline drugstore concealer, but it is really nice though. So if you can afford something kind of a bit of a luxury item, this is one I'd recommend picking up. It is really beautiful and creamy. It does crease ever so slightly, but I do really just like the formula of it and it is a great colour as well. The next thing I've been obsessed with is my Duo Lash Glue Adhesive. This stuff is incredible. When it dries, it's kind of like dries like a silicone, I would say. So when you actually want to remove your eyelashes, all I do is hold a makeup wipe up against the eyelash and that is peel right off. Then I find with the consistency of how this dries, you can then peel off any of the extra additional glue off the lash band without damaging your lashes. The only downside with this product is it does stink. Like bad and kind of like really suspicious smelling. I don't even want to tell you what I think it smells like because it's so wrong and I can't actually say it on video, but it does smell really bad, but it is a great eyelash glue. So Duo people, you need to do something about the scent of your glue. It is really good other than that. The next thing I picked up was another Too Faced Longwear Melted Lipstick in the colour Nude. When I first picked this up, I was pretty disappointed because it is really brown. And I was like, oh, bummer, like I just wasted all that money on something I'm never going to wear. However, I then picked up the NYX Butter Gloss in the colour Cream Brulee, and this over the top of my Too Faced Melted Lipstick is the most beautiful combination. It is actually what I have on my lips today. I love it. Now that I've got this lip gloss, I will be wearing this a bit more because it actually just helps lighten it up and make it a little bit less brown because it was actually quite a dark brown for a nude lip colour. I was really surprised. But this combination together I love. It by itself not so much, but together it is perfection. The next thing I've been loving are these Sally Hansen gel nail polishes. These are one of my favourite brands in gel nail polishes. I really don't use anything but these sort of nail polishes. And I've got the colour Shockwave, which is actually on my nails currently. A very pretty Barbie pink, which is my favourite nail polish colour. And the next one is called All Chalked Up, which I have worn in a previous video. And it is just a really beautiful light pastel purple, which I love. And it'll be really nice when it actually starts to warm up a little bit more in Australia, as with the pink. But I always wear Barbie pink nail polish, so whatever. The next thing I grabbed was two NYX lipsticks. I know they have a particular name, but I don't know what it is. They're just their really basic drugstore version, the cheaper ones. I got these on special as well, so I think I only paid $6 for each lipstick. The first one is called Strawberry Milk, and it is like a really pretty, like light Barbie pink, which I absolutely love. I love this with one of their, I think it's vanilla cream pie. Yeah, with the butter gloss vanilla cream pie over the top, it is a perfect combination. The next one is called Tea Rose, and it is a really pretty brownie rosy colour, exactly as the name suggests. And I have been loving this for a winter lip colour because it's just a really warm, I don't know, just something a bit nicer than a standard nude or brown. So, and like they were only $6 each, was so cheap. So I was really happy I found those. The next is an oldie but a goldie, which I haven't used for quite some time, and I just found it in my makeup drawer again and thought, oh, why not grab it out? It is the Nars Laguna bronzer. I have well and truly hit pan on this baby, as you can see, but I just forgot how much I loved this bronzer. It is just the most perfect brown, like not too warm tone because I am so fair. When I get a like orangey kind of based bronzer such as the Hoola, which I do love, but it is a bit more orange when I'm really fair at my fairest like now, it doesn't suit me as well as the Laguna bronzer does. And I also feel if you can't be bothered to contour and go through with two products, you can get away with just using this one by itself. It is an awesome bronzer and it would definitely have to be my all-time favourite, I think. 10 out of 10. On the topic of bronzers, I've been loving the Real Techniques contour brush. This little baby has probably my favourite brush out of my entire collection, I'd have to say. It is kind of like a little dome end, as you can see, and it is just perfect just to get in up under those cheekbones, kind of chisel them out a little bit. I don't do a very dramatic contour because I am so fair and I don't feel like it suits me, but this brush just does a perfect job with placing the product where I want it, and I'm obsessed. And I'm just obsessed with Real Technique brushes in general, to be honest. I am like really impressed with their quality. They are lovely brushes, and if you guys can grab some, you definitely should. The next thing I've been loving is the Urban Decay, what is it called? Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder in the colour Fair. So I really like this as a pressed powder. These stupid sponges, I don't use that. But the powder itself is really beautiful. I've just been using that for everyday makeup wear. I've been trying to give my skin a bit of a break from liquid foundation. So I've been wearing this Monday to Friday for going to work, and it's just a really nice powder. It gives me a fair bit of coverage, and then also the mirror in the actual compact is awesome. I really like doing all my eyeshadows and actually all those sort of things in this mirror because it's like the perfect size to see your eyeballs in when you're trying to do your eye makeup, if you know what I mean. But really beautiful powder in the colour Fair Neutral. I just love it. I don't like the packaging though because it gets dirty. It is pretty packaging, but you know what I mean, like as in packaging that gets dirty gives me the shits. So I've noticed so far for winter there's been a bit of a trend in the colours I seem to gravitate towards for my eyeshadow. They seem to be like a maroony sort of shade on the outer corner with more like a champagne shimmer shade on the inner part of my eye. And I've been reaching for two palettes or two products in particular to get those colours. So the first one is my Too Faced Chocolate Bar, and I have been loving, let me tell you what shades they are. Cherry Cordial and Marzipan. I'll hold it this way, sorry if the mirror reflects anything. But the Cherry Cordial is this shade right here. Hopefully you can see, which is like a really nice maroon. And then the Marzipan is this shade just here. So I have been absolutely loving those two shades out of my palette. They'd have to definitely be my favourites. I seem to reach for those mainly out of this whole entire palette. That Marzipan shade, the Cherry Cordial, this is a highlight shade, and then Triple Fudge as well if I just want to deepen up any other colours. So they are my go-to shades in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, the original one. I've been loving them sick. And then very similar in colour but different brand, I've been loving Makeup Geek's Showtime, which actually is a foiled shadow as well. And it is a maroony type of shade. And then also in the foiled shadows, Starry Eyed. Starry Eyed, I think, is my favourite eyeshadow of all time, I would have to say. I absolutely love this shade. I'm just currently waiting on another order to come through from Makeup Geek. I was hoping it was going to be here for the weekend because I was going to film a Makeup Geek unboxing, but it's probably going to come on Monday. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I can actually restrain myself for a whole week from opening it. So I'll see how I go. So you're either going to probably see a Makeup Geek unboxing. You're either going to see a Makeup Geek unboxing next week or just a Makeup Geek haul. We'll see if I can actually restrain myself from opening it. I have such a hard time. And then lastly, these last few products are things I have mentioned in a couple of previous videos, so I saved them for last in case you didn't care and didn't want to hear about them again. But the Rimmel, what is it even called? Oh, I can't say this foundation. Rimmel Match Perfection Light Perfecting Radiance Foundation. So I actually did a first impressions on this foundation not too long ago, so I will link it down below. But it is beautiful. I really do love this foundation. I'm so glad I tried it out because it is only about $17, which is very cheap. And it is long wearing. It isn't cakey. They have like a wonderful colour selection, especially for fair people. And I've just been reaching for it as like an everyday foundation. I really do love it and is worth trying out if you haven't already. I have heard apparently the 24-hour version of that foundation from a lot of people is cakey on their skin. So if you didn't like that one, definitely give this one a go. It is long wearing still. I think I wore it for like 9-10 hours and nothing had really broken up on my face at all. But I will link the review down below, so if you do want to see it, definitely check that out. The next thing I have not been able to live without every day with my makeup is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This stuff is so awesome. I cannot believe it took me so long to actually try it. Like, I don't know what my life was like before I had this product. Like, it is just that amazing. I absolutely love it. And what I do is I usually spray my entire face with this after I've moisturized. I then use my Porefessional on my T-zone area to fill in those pores, and that's it. I don't prime anywhere else. I just am loving this for giving my skin a bit of hydration, and it just also helps make my foundation a lot more luminous and just like kind of like lit within, if you know what I mean. So it's a really great product and I highly recommend this one. This would definitely have to be like one of my top 10 favorite products that I own. The next thing is my Kate Somerville Quench Hydrating Face Serum. I talked about these and the next couple of products in my top 5 winter beauty essentials. So if you haven't watched that video already, I'll link that down below as well. But I've just been loving the shit out of this product. And all the samples I have from Kate Somerville that I've gotten with Mecha orders have been incredible. So I definitely want to try out some more of her products. They are expensive, but I just think it's worth it. Like, I'm getting older now, my skin's aging, and I can tell that. Been having really bad acne breakouts and really highly pigmented skin. I've always had reddish skin, but it's been really bad lately, as you guys would have seen in previous videos. So I just want to get on top of it, and I just want to try some higher end products that hopefully will sort it out for me. And then last but certainly not least are my Benefit Facial Moisturizer and Eye Cream. These products are friggin' awesome. So I'm obsessed with these. And I went online and they actually ship from America from their website directly to Australia. So if you don't have like a Benefit counter or someone that sells Benefit nearby, you can actually order directly from the US. It is worth it, I'm going to tell you guys. This stuff is beautiful and the packaging is gorgeous. It is very solid, very heavy duty, will look pretty on your dressing table or your makeup table, as well as very practical for moisturizing your skin and your under eye circles. So guys, that is it for my June favorites. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please be sure to give it a big thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. And it gets dirty. And there's people out the front looking at me through my windows. Rude. So there's been a, I'm so sorry, I'm so, got like a frog in my throat. No, I don't. I don't know. Rattly chest, whatever. Ooh, don't drop it. The cherry Wait, I think I got it. Woo!